Namaste and welcome to Simply Simple Cooking. Today we will be making simple dal rice or Varan Bhat. Coming up. One of the staple foods in India is dal rice. No matter where you go, you will always find some form of dal and some form of rice in the menu. Well, it can be prepared in millions of ways and I will be covering that in my subsequent videos. But today we will be focusing on the basic dal rice, which is also called as Varan Bhat. As always, do like my video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon so that you never miss a video I upload. Now you can also get the full recipe card of this dish and also get all the details of my Learn to Cook series on our website simplysimplecooking.net. So without wasting any further time, let's check out the ingredients. Take 1 cup tur dal in this vessel. Dal is nothing but a type of lentil or pulses. There are many varieties of dal, but today I'll be making simple yellow dal. Yellow dal is made with tur dal or moong dal. Some people also mix the two. Today I'll be sticking to only tur dal. It's very important to wash the dal as it's covered with thin powdered layer. Once it's washed, you can soak the dal in water for 30 minutes. This makes the dal cook faster. The exact water quantity is not important in dal. You can always add more once the dal is cooked, but make sure you have added enough so that the dal is completely soaked in, or else the dal will not cook. Soaking the dal is optional. It will just take more time to cook unsoaked dal. In the soaked dal, add turmeric and hing or asafoetida. Turmeric is very good for health and gives the dal a nice golden yellow color, while hing masks the strong pungent aroma of the dal. Similar to dal, I am taking 1 cup rice. There are thousands of rice varieties, but today I will be using basmati rice. Let me wash it thoroughly and be back. Okay, I have washed the rice and now let's add the water. One of the most important thing about cooking rice is the water content. What you have to do is keep the rice in the vessel and pour in just enough water to even out the rice. Check the rice level by marking your finger like this. But as a rule of thumb, you need to add double the amount of water. Now add water slowly and check the water level with your finger again. Like so. It's time to place the rice and dal in cooker. Before we proceed, you must have seen 2 different types of pressure cookers. We will be using this one. But first, let's take a look at this. This one has a lid which opens inside the cooker and is oval in shape. To close it, you must twist the lid 90 degrees like this. Tilt slightly to place it in and twist again to close. The cooker which we will be using has a lid that fits on top. To close the cooker, you just have to align the arrows here. Gently press it and twist. Any cooker will have a rubber in its lid like this, which traps the pressure in the cooker. Finally, there is a whistle that goes on top, which I'll talk about later. Place the flat plate steamer here like this and pour water so that it is completely submerged. Remember this step, guys. There should always be water in there for steam to be generated. Now keep the dal inside first. Let's keep it at the bottom as it requires more heat than the rice to cook. Then stack the rice on top of the dal, cover it and close the cooker. I can't stress enough about adding water before placing it on the gas to avoid any accidents. Now place the cooker on gas and let's wait. After some time, when the steam starts coming out, you can place the whistle on top. Let it run for 3 to 4 whistles. 4 whistles are done, but don't open the lid just yet. See? There is still quite a bit of steam and pressure inside the cooker. We must wait for it to cool down completely. After about 15 minutes, let's check again. Now the whistle moves easily. It's time to open the lid. There you go. Our rice is cooked to perfection. And so is our dal. Remember, we have not added any salt to the dal. So just pour the cooked dal in a vessel and churn the dal with a handheld churner like this one, or you can use a hand blender. If you add salt in dal when it is not cooked, the dal is not going to cook. So remember to add salt once the dal is cooked. Now place it on the gas and add some water as per your liking or of the consistency of the dal. Stir occasionally so that it does not stick and let it simmer. Our simple dal, or as we call it varan, is ready, and now take it off the gas. We can make different varieties of it, but I will be covering different dals in a separate module altogether. There is another way to cook rice though. Take some rice, wash it just like before, and fill the vessel with water. Here the water quantity should be more as there is no steam to hasten the cooking process. Let's place it on the gas and keep a lid on top, but make sure there is a slight opening there to let the steam escape, or else the rice will spill over. Wait for about 10 to 15 minutes and check. Rice grains seem to be almost cooked. Cover this up and switch off the gas. Keep them covered for 4 to 5 minutes. The rice will be cooked completely in the steam trapped within the lid. We will drain the remaining water now. You can also wash with more water so that the excess starch washes away and you get a good fluffy non-sticky rice. Voila! Our rice is cooked and ready. Now that you know how to make simple dal rice or varan bhat, you can finish it up with some ghee, a slice of lemon, some salad, pickle, or even some sabzi. Well, if you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave some comments below. You can now also share your comments on our website simplysimplecooking.net. So this was it guys from me in this video. See you again next time in my next video. Till the time, you keep experimenting with food, share it with your friends, and don't forget to enjoy. Take care.